Hey y'all, welcome back to The Life of Jay White. Today's video is gonna be a fun one because I'm about to rant about the things that piss me off. Alright, so just stay tuned and yeah. Okay, so hey y'all, this is the new series that I have called Things That Piss Me Off. And although it sounds like it's just gonna be a whole bunch of negativity and trash talking up here, I promise it's not. It's very much my experience with different things that piss me off, but also what I can learn from them and grow from them. I actually got the inspiration for this video when I got irritated by a family member of mine. I was venting to one of my friends and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do a segment. I'm gonna turn this bad energy into good energy. I'm gonna do a segment on YouTube and it's gonna be called Things That Piss Me Off because I'm mad. And like, here we are today with it. I'm so stupid, but it was actually a really good idea, and I think this is going to be a very healthy way to start a conversation and, you know, just talk about the things that piss me off without being like, for lack of better words, a bitch. Like, so let's get into it. Okay, today's things that piss me off is boys that don't have no chill. Okay, these men do not be having they ain't men, they boys, and they don't be having not one chill. Okay, all right, so there are three types of dudes that I'm gonna be talking about today, and I got my little names for them all. All right, the first one is called the bag boy. Like bag lady, we got a bag boy. This is the overly emotional, extra sensitive guy that's so into you and he really likes you and it's so wonderful. Yeah, except it's not, and it's annoying. And you tell him you don't want a relationship, but he doesn't understand what that means. And then like, you just have to deal with all those feelings and they send you long text messages and you're just like, why are you doing this? And on top of all of that, you don't even have any commitment to this person. Like what? Does that make sense? It doesn't, but we're gonna let it rock. Okay, so 3 symptoms of the bag boy. He is clingy, he gets way too attached, way too fast, and he's a tinge controlling. And this irritates me because, one, I like my space. I love my space. I need all of my space. I don't even like talking to my family too much. Like, we will bother each other and stuff and get on each other's nerves and be like, oh yeah, I want to be up underneath you. But like, we all of us in this house retreat off into our respective areas. I'm in my room, my sister's in her room right now, my dad has his man cave, my mom, if she was home, she would be in her bedroom, and then we'll all come around each other for probably like 2-3 hours of the day, and then we'll all go back to our respective locations. We are all like that. So it's just like when somebody wants to be around me every day or talk to me every single day, I'm just like, no, I'm not. No, it's too much. It's entirely too much. And in addition to all of that, like, the whole like clingy thing is just one of those things that's a red flag to me. Like, if you are clingy or too attached to me, that is a red flag. Like, I don't know, that's just telling me that there's something not right. Like, either you are not mature enough to be operating in a space with me, or, you know, there are other signs that something else might be wrong with you, and that's fine, but I don't want to deal with all that. I have enough issues of my own. I don't need to carry anybody else's drama. So that's the thing with that. And then when they get attached so fast, like, that is a big sign of immaturity. And I know, because I was that immature person. Like, it's not like I'm saying this and like not looking at myself in the mirror. No, I'm looking at myself in the mirror. Matter of fact, the recent situation I had with a dude like this is like literally one of the things that forced me to look at myself in the mirror, because he was literally a reflection of what I was just before he came into my life, you know. And the dude I had dealt with before him, like, he switched something, like the situation or whatever, how it ended up, whatever happened, it just did something. because I'm completely different now when it comes to my feelings. Like, I am so different now than what I was when it comes to my feelings because of whatever happened with whoever. And having the bag boy that came in after that showed me how I was acting to these dudes. And I'm just like, wow, this is irritating. Like, I'm annoying, so I'm gonna shut up and not talk crap about any of the dudes I used to deal with anymore. And like, I'm gonna take a couple steps back. I mean, I wasn't as bad as him because I don't know, I have too much pride. Like, I'm not about to text you all day. Like, I'm gonna text you like probably like 5 times, and then after that, whatever, I'm gonna stop. Like, I'm done. Or I might get drunk and send long text messages. Like, that's the only time I do that is when I'm drunk, because I'm not about to send you no long text message in general ever. Like, I'll tell you I need to talk to you. I'll try, you know, and I'll text you, but I'm not about to send no long paragraph. Like, my thumbs don't work like that. Like, I don't even like texting enough to do that. Only time I'm doing that is if you made me angry and you a female. Like, I only long text females. That's it. Like, I'm not long texting no man. So that's what it is. And like, I don't know, that attachment thing, like, that's dangerous. That's a big sign of immaturity to me. Like, that's dangerous. And when it's premature attachment too, like when you getting attached to me in 2 months, you don't know me. I could be a whole different person. You know me for 60 days. Stop. It's annoying. And then on top of that, like, I don't know if it's just the situation that I was in or if this is just a thing with these dudes, but the dude was a little controlling. Like, towards the end of it all, he just got real, like, I guess he was real in his feelings, but he was just demanding that I call him at specific times and being like, well, why did you call me back? And like, in my Regina George voice, why did you call me back? Like, and I'm just like, okay. And it's crazy because I'm no saint. I definitely was wrong in that situation. I mean, I definitely could have been a lot nicer. I could have easily told him, hey, you know, don't talk to me. It would have been rude, and I didn't want to hurt the homeboy feelings because he was already so deep in him. I didn't want to make it worse. So I just faded away into the darkness. But I should have told him, like, hey, this ain't gonna work. We gotta stop. But I didn't do that. So that's on me. That's why I was dealing with him. Whatever. But needless to say, it was just a lot. And I cannot do the whole overly emotional dude thing. Like, I don't know how women deal with that, but I can't do that. Like, I need a dude who isn't in his feelings as much. So that's why that bothers me, because it's just like a big turn off to me. Like, you are just so deep in your feelings. It's one thing to be emotionally aware and mature. It's another thing to be like OD emotional, a bag lady but you a boy. Like, that's a whole different ball game. Like, that's weird to me. I don't know. Maybe it's because my dad, like, even my dad is emotionally aware of himself, but he's not like in his feelings all the time. Maybe that's it. I don't know. But that's dude type number 1, the bag boy. Things that piss me off. Sorry if you fall into this category, but you piss me off, bro. The second type of dude that pissed me off is the beep boys, or the F boys. We'll just call them the F-bomb boys, FBBs. Oh, FBBs, that's what they are. Oh my God. Although I have a newfound understanding of dudes that I've dealt with in my past, because of this understanding, I know which ones are FBBs and which ones aren't. So I've dealt with both. I've dealt with a dude who's not an FBB, but he's just a regular dude making regular decisions for himself, and sometimes they don't work out the way you want them to, whatever. And then I've also dealt with the FBB, who is a narcissist. He's taking full advantage of everything that you are, and he is the king of wasting your time. All right, those are the 3 symptoms. All right, these dudes are the dudes that are gonna be so full of themselves. They're gonna think they are hot, beep, S word. And it's just like, sir, did you forget you approached me? But then you have to wonder, did they approach you because they're interested in you, or did they approach you because they were testing to see if they could have you, if they could approach you? Because guys love to do that. They love to just to know that you could be interested in them. That's it. That's enough. And I'll never understand that, because I'm just like, if I can't have you, then you being interested doesn't matter. I don't want your interest. I want your devotion. That shows me something of substance. But men don't think like that. I guess they just whatever. They do what they do, and I do what I do. But yeah, no. You're definitely narcissists. They're definitely full of themselves. They just think they are top-notch, top man material. They are just up here, you're down there, and they have no problem letting you know that either. They'll like do things and say things and twist situations and scenarios to where you're questioning your own self, your morals, your values. They'll try to just make you into their little puppets to just do whatever they want, and that's an abusive relationship. It's emotional abuse. It really is. And I don't think people understand the impact you make when you play with someone like that. But when you're toying with someone's emotions, you really are hurting them, and you're affecting the way that they give and receive love. And in the future, when they meet their partner or their potential, they're gonna have a hard time understanding what the positive is, because they're so used to the betrayal, the negativity, the insecurity, the nitpicking and all of that. They're gonna be so used to that they can't even open their eyes and see good love when it comes, or real love or true love when it comes. Another thing about dudes like that gets on my nerves is that, again, they waste your time. They waste your time. The FBBs waste your time. And I hate that, because my time is money. And if you ain't got no money, then you wasted my time. And if you wasted my time, then you wasted my money. No. That is a problem. That is a problem. And we need to stop doing this. Stop wasting my time. I have things to do. I have a purpose. God has called me to do something. You see this? Faith. God has called me to do something, and you over here oh, look at me, I'm a purple unicorn. Psych, no I'm not, I'm a polar bear. So that's why the FBBs, they piss me off. And lastly, the last kind of guy that pisses me off is the access boy. This is the guy, he just knows he has unlimited access to you. You used to date him or talk to him or whatever, and he thinks he can just pop up anytime just because y'all used to date or used to talk, okay? And they're disrespectful, and let me tell you, these kind of guys, they don't grow up, all right? Story time. So, remember my homecoming video when I told you we would come back to that dude that thought he had unlimited access? We are here. We are here. This is the time. Do you know this man said to me? He said, and I quote, "You can't really tell me no. If I wanted to have you back then, I could have had you. I could still have you." Really? Because I didn't know that. Because y'all know I'm a virgin, right? He was trying to get my pants, y'all. He was trying to get this nice vagina. He wanted to eat it, to lick it, whatever. He wanted it, okay? That's the bottom line. He wanted it. Back then, when I wanted him, he wanted it and didn't get it. But you can get it now. Why can you get it now and you couldn't get it back then when I wanted you? Explain. I really want someone to jump inside of this camera and tell me right now why, if he wanted it back then and I wanted him, why he didn't get it, but he can get it now. Someone tell me. I'm waiting. Exactly. You can't. Stop. That is why that makes me mad. Because first of all, I can't tell you no. I told you no then. I'm telling you no now. What do you mean? Second, do you not know that's toxic masculinity, sir? You are the reason why that's rape culture. You're part of the problem. You're part of the problem. You're a part of the problem, and I'm disgusted that I ever dealt with you in my life. Sure, I was young and dumb, but no. Y'all, this dude is almost 30. They don't grow up. Dudes like that, they don't grow up. They can't. I'm convinced. Matter of fact, I'm saying almost 30. He might be 30, because I was 20, 2015 when I dealt with him. Now he's almost 30. He's not there yet. He's almost there. He is like this close. He is a hair away from 30. And this is how he acts. He's a grown man. He has a girlfriend. A grown man with a girlfriend acting like that. Still wanting access to me, which... why wouldn't you? I look good. But still, no sir. No sir. Not today, Satan. So that should tell y'all why that pisses me off. Do not get disrespectful with me. Do not tell me that you have unlimited access to me, because in both scenarios, it's a no for me and my Simon voice. Like, stop. Once I'm done with you, I'm done with you. You need to be thankful that I even speak to you. Like, I don't think people understand the whole definition of the word done, but I'm finished. I'm complete. It's over. There is no turning back. I don't know what a U-turn looks like. What are you talking about? You never happened as far as I'm concerned. There are no receipts. There's no proof. It never took place. Your number's not on my phone. I have no records of ever being with you. It never happened. Like, no. I rebuke it. I'm giving it to God. There it is. The learning portion of it all. Dealing with all of these different kinds of dudes has definitely opened my eyes up to what I really want. You know, it really does help to just deal with guys. Like, you just got, and this isn't just, you know, for people who like dudes. This is for everybody. Like, I'm sure there are women that fall into all of the categories that I said. You know I fell into the bag. I was a bag lady. I had all of them. I had my Birkins. I had all of them. The Louis V luggage. I was bringing them into all my situations. Like, without like pause or anything. Like, but I was young and stupid, like, and that's why I'm thankful for that last, you know, little heartbreak that I got, because it really forced me out of that place. Like, it picked me up and threw me out of that place into this place of what I feel is mature dating. Like, I mean, I'm a little bit harder than I was before. I'm a little bit, you know, meaner. It's a lot to deal with me now than a lot more than what it was before, but I also know that it's for the best, because at the end of it all, the man who's going to be there for me, the one who's supposed to be here for me, he's gonna be there, and I'm gonna know it's him, because he's gonna pass all the tests. You know, God's gonna be like, yup, and it's gonna be easy for him to pass the test, because he's gonna have an assist from Jesus to help him, because God said, this is the man I ordained for you, so I'm gonna help him get you with whatever he need, because I want you there, and I want him here, and that's what it's gonna be. And so that's that. But yeah, you really just figure out what you like in a partner just by dealing with all those people and learning what you don't like. It shows you what you do like. So I encourage all of y'all to make a list of things you don't want in a partner, like a list of things that you absolutely do not want. And anytime someone comes into your life, go through that list and make sure they ain't hitting them checks, because if they are, those are red flags. Because ain't nothing about to be in your life that you don't want. Okay? It is always your choice. So make a list of things you don't want, and make sure these people ain't lining up with too many things on the list. Now, nobody's perfect, but you ain't gotta be somebody I hate either. So that's been the first video of things that piss me off. Tell me if y'all like this segment, because I think we're gonna have a lot of fun with this, because we're gonna be able to talk about everything. Like, this is about to get so broad. Alright, y'all. Pieces, deuces, love, and whatever. Thank you for subscribing. If you're one of my subscribers, please subscribe. If you're not one of my subscribers, get in the comments, share button, like the video, or say something. Yeah, I freestyle in my spare time. I'm not a rapper. Please don't make fun of me. I'm sorry. I was playing around. Like, don't make fun of me. Like, don't say anything negative in the comments. I'll block you and I'll delete your comments. Alright, this has been another segment in the life of Jay White. Peace!